Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Zelda TV. Today I will be discussing the Burnley game because there's a lot to discuss, and we will preview the Champions League game. I usually give my predicted 11, so hopefully you guys can comment what your predicted 11 is. And if you are supporting my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Road to 100 subs, so hopefully we'll reach that soon. It's a small milestone, but it means a lot. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about. We have injuries. We do not have updates because Arteta's press conference will be quite late. I was going to wait just so we can discuss it and see who is available and who's not. Let me just quickly see what time the press conference is. If it's too late, I would not be able to. Let me just take a look. Let me just make sure. Arteta's press conference today. Let's see. Let me see what time. Let me see. Time. Doesn't really say what time the press conference would be. Usually it's around 3. Ahead of Slavia, no? Ahead of Slavia, let's see. All they're saying is he's speaking to the media later, so it doesn't really say much. Okay, so I feel like I will just, I will just gamble. And with my lineup, I'll just gamble. It's not like Arteta will choose my lineup, of course, but we'll just gamble with the lineup because I don't know who's available. But based on what I know, my knowledge, I will choose accordingly. But let's talk about the Burnley game because there's a lot to talk about. The fact that Gyokeres shut some haters up. Because Twitter, I've been defending Gyokeres since we signed him. People already wrote him off before we even signed him. And the fact that we are here now, we find ourselves in a position where we can actually be calm and be happy because that Burnley performance, that 45 minutes from Gyokeres was the best. It's not the best he had, right? But it's the best he had, but it's not like he hasn't had good performances. For me, he's always been consistent. He works hard for the team. He actually gets Saka space to run in and be, not doubled up on. So I'd say he's a big threat because the way clubs defend against us is different to the way they defend against other clubs. We get a defensive, opponent that's very defensive minded. So the fact that Gyokeres, is in the team and then that helps Saka as well. Oh gosh, it's another topic we have to discuss, Saka. But let's boast about Gyokeres. As a Gyokeres supporter, right? I feel like he has received the most stick, but he's the guy that came through. Isaac is yet to even perform for Liverpool. Let's see who else. Joao Pedro is another one. These two players are, they adapted to the league about 3 years ago. Isaac maybe 2 years. So for me, Gyokeres is doing well for a player that's in a new league and it's a new club in a new country. So he is doing well because people already wrote him off and he's doing quite well. And I will keep defending him because he deserves it. And just like any other player deserves to be given time, So Gyokeres got a goal. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that beautiful pass? I probably can't play the video here because I'll probably get like a copyright claim on it, so I wouldn't risk it. But that was a beautiful pass that led to a goal, by the way. So, and Gyokeres created 2 chances on silver platter for Saka. I have no clue what's going on with Saka. He missed 2 clear-cut chances, but there's an entire comp of Saka where He's not good at 1v1 finishing, and it's a flaw. It's his flaw, and I think he should work on it because he has been isolated a lot this season because of Gyokeres. Because Gyokeres takes all the attention. Because we know how deadly Gyokeres can be. Look how he played. He just rested. He rested for like a week, right? And look what he has done. That's why I think it's important that we have squad depth. I'm excited for Gabriel Jesus to come back. To provide that competition and to provide that to alleviate the pressure of Jokeres playing every single game and risking injury. Because right now, apparently, he didn't train with the first team before this Champions League clash. So you'd assume that he wouldn't play, but just like Jokeres was a doubt, Saliba was a doubt, and who knew he would start against Burnley? So pinch of salt with some of this information that we get, but I think Jokeres will be arrested for the Slavia game. But knowing Arteta, I probably start him. But I would actually want to start the youngster. But that is for the lineup prediction. I'm still on the Jokeres. For me, he was man of the match. If he played the full match, he would have been man of the match because that performance was amazing. Even Arteta said it that it's the best performance he had. For me, it wasn't the only best performance he had. He always is. There's games where you could say right that things aren't working, but that's just the attack. When Saka doesn't have a good game, Trossard doesn't have a good game, it would affect the striker because we don't create many chances. And Gyökeres created 2 chances for Saka, and I don't know. The injury really affected Saka because we know how good Saka is. We know what Saka can do. We know what he's capable of, and I feel like this is a great time for Madueke to return because Saka is not on it yet, still recovering, is playing a lot of games again. I feel like Waneri can fill in that right wing spot because Waneri actually does well on the right. Imagine, right, a world where Gyökeres occupies all the center backs, right? And then Waneri gets the space. Waneri is someone who likes to shoot. He likes to cut inside. He likes to shoot or shoot from distance. Or he's actually a dribbler, so he can beat his man more than Saka can. Saka can beat his man, but Waneri is a better dribbler than Saka. I'm not offending Saka. I'm a Saka fan, so this is not it's not me saying Saka can dribble. He can, but he's not that kind of dribbler. So I say Waneri right wing sometimes, you know, like let them rotate. As much as you want to see Dorman start, Dorman is young, right? We saw, but he's such a good dribbler. Oh my god, he must be the best dribbler at the club. Dorman, the way the ball just sticks to his feet is just unbelievable. But yeah, guys, Gyökeres had a very good game. That guy is so important to us. Cause the drop off after he went off, oh my gosh. Merino, as much as you guys rate Merino, right? I just don't see it with him. No offense to him, he's a good player, right? But he's just the drop off is just so bad. Like the gap between him and Gyökeres and what they can provide. I'm telling you, it's so bad because when Gyökeres went off, not went off, he was already off. It didn't come out for second half. Did he come on? Probably came. I don't know, but however, he came on like for the just minute after halftime or something. Merino's cameo was the worst I've seen. Saka had the worst game ever for us. Trossard was better, but not really as effective as he should be. Supermandy is another player that I rate highly, and he should have had an assist. So many players just ruin chances. Some people say Waneri should have passed instead of shooting. We need players to take more shots from distance because we rely too much on passing, and then we just don't get through. So I don't mind Waneri shooting. I also said maybe he would pass the ball, but sometimes you look at it from a perspective of a footballer. He made that run, he created that chance, so why not take a shot? We are winning 2-0, so why not? And it's almost last minute of the game, so he felt like he had an opening, so I wouldn't say that he was not allowed to shoot. So even Nogard could have passed to. I think there was a chance he could have passed to Saka, but I myself wouldn't have passed to Saka based on how Saka has been, finishing in that game. He hasn't finished. He should have had 2 goals. Probably could have scored a hat trick, but yeah, we need our players at their best, because there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the players. But we won the game, 3 points. Unfortunately, our rivals, they sort of took 3 points as well. But that's not our concern. Our concern is our own games. We have to concentrate on our own games. So, yeah, guys. For me, Gyokeres was the man of the match for the first half, but overall, it was Declan Rice that deserved the crown. So he got it. So yeah, if Gyokeres played the full game, I'm sure he would have had the second goal, third goal. I just. I'm just sad that he got injured, and hopefully the injury is not serious. But based on reports on usually I go on Twitter for some news. So let me see if there's anything on Gyokeres. Apparently, Gyokeres is not seen in training. So no Gyokeres in training or Kepa. Subamendi is involved apparently, but Subamendi is suspended for the game, so he wouldn't play anyway, regardless if he's fit. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's talk about the lineup. Let's just do a little predicted lineup. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Guys, as much as I don't want to see Merino, we might see him. It's disappointing. I don't want to. I have nothing against Merino, but it's just come on. Come on. The drop off was so bad. It scarred me a bit. I just need to see guys to see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Come on. Let's choose our 11. Let's choose our 11. Okay. So the first player, obviously, striker. Okay, no, the formation. Let's fix the formation. 4-2. I usually go for 4-2-3-1. No, it's quite small, right? I'll have to just increase it a bit just so I can see what I'm doing. Slight increase here, just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, guys. 4-2-3-1 is what I go for. So let's start with striker. What is that youngster's name? I don't want to see Merino. I have nothing against him, but I'm sure. Do we have Anas? Oh my god, did I just call someone Anas? I don't think he's on here. Andre. I don't think he's on here. Should I leave it blank? I really want to put him on. I don't want to leave it blank because okay, since you're watching it, you know who I'm talking about. The youngster that started against Brighton the other day. I would start him, to be honest, ahead of Merino. Merino can always come on second half and have an impact. Left middle. I'd go for Eze, like I always say. I always end up choosing Eze. Okay. Cam, I'd go for 180. And another one. 180. Another one where I can't find the youngster. I'm not sure where the website does. Let's see if we can find another website that probably has better, like, because I can't just leave it blank, right? Okay, maybe I should leave it blank. It's fine. I'll do my predicted and then I'll do Arteta's predicted. Okay, Cam, striker, and Cam is Waneri and Andre. I don't want to ruin his last name, so I'll just say Andre. He's the striker that started against. Saka is the only option, to be honest. I would start Dorman, but it would be Saka because it's still a big game. Champions League. We can't gamble. Obviously Rice will start. Rice would start, and for me, the next player that starts in is Scully. Oh my gosh, when am I gonna see this midfield? Waneri, Scully, and Rice. I want to see Waneri, Scully, and Rice in midfield. Left back, I would go for Hincapié. Hincapié starts for me. Right back, it would be Ben White. Just give Timber a rest. Just give Timber rest. And then I'd go for Mosquera. Mosquera deserves minutes. He's a good player and I trust him. And then I'd go for Calafiori. This is probably risky, but that's a good lineup. And you have Gabriel on the bench if any of them are struggling. So Kepa, obviously, he's not in training. Not sure if he's injured. But yeah, Cam is, let me just remind you, Cam is Waneri and then striker is the youngster. So this would be my lineup. What do you guys think? Comment down below what you guys think about my lineup. And then, give your own lineup. Like, comment down below what you lineup. I'll probably respond with, I'll give your lineup a rating. So rate mine and then I'll rate your lineup in the comments. So this is my lineup. I'd rate it a 7 just because I feel like it's unpredictable. It's too unpredictable, but it's a solid lineup. This Slavia is not an easy team. Let's see how Slavia did. We'll see Slavia stats. But yeah, this is my lineup. Rate it. There's always the bench. If Gyokeres is available, I'd start him. I'd start Gyokeres, but maybe it's too risky because we do need him rest. Well rested for that Sunderland game because Sunderland are no pushovers. So yeah, this is my lineup. So let's go for Arteta's lineup. Arteta's lineup would be Merino, striker. I might be wrong, but that's what I think. Eze would be in the camp. And then Trossard left middle. Same old. Arteta should also. Arteta is not really unpredictable, eh? And then midfield, it would be Nogard instead of Skelly. Nogard here. Nogard, I don't trust him. What I've seen of him, I am not impressed. But he probably needs game time, that's why. That is the midfield. Very bad midfield. Not good. The left back, I wouldn't say Nkapie would start there. Or would he start Nkapie? I think he'd start Nkapie. Or would he start? No, he'd start Skelly. Skelly would start left back for Arteta. Arteta would definitely start Skelly. Arteta would start Skelly. So, center backs, I think he'd go for Gabi instead of. We'd go for Gabi. I think Mosquera will start, but Gabriel will be starting, not Saliba. Yeah, guys, this is Arteta's lineup according to me. Rate Arteta's lineup and rate mine. Which one is better? Which one would you guys have gone for? The bench is always going to be strong, so you can always bring players off the bench. So yeah, this is going to be Arteta's lineup. I'm assuming it's an assumption. So it's not guaranteed. So yeah. Okay, another bit down with that. Let's look at Slavia's Slavia Praha. They say Praha. That's why I wrote it Praha. No, not Praga. Praha. 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 Let's see the games. Let's see the games. Let's see where they are on the table. Okay. Are they? What league is this? This league has 16 teams. Oh. Okay. Okay, so Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague is first in their league. Oh, but their form is not even that good. 2 wins, 3 draws. I mean, it's not a loss, but damn, on 30 points as well. Goal difference 16. They conceded 8 goals and then scored 24 goals. So they score a lot of goals, but this league looks like League 2. Like if you look at the names, Zin, Leberek, Bohemians, Dukla. I'm not gonna write off Slavia. You know, they're first in their league. But damn. Yeah, so they haven't lost a game in the last 5 games. So I feel like they won 2-0 on Saturday. They drew to Sigma. Oh, they drew to Atalanta, and Atalanta is a decent team. They lost to Inter. Okay. So they do not. If you wanna write them off, do it at your own accord. I'm not writing them off just because. I have no. When it comes to Slavia, I love to watch. I usually watch the games before, just so I can see what happens. But yeah, this is Slavia's form. Make of it what you want. Feel like any team we play, we can't just write them off just because of the league they're in and the previous form. You know, there's always games are unpredictable. So yeah, there's I don't know, but I don't predict anyway. All I want is to win, and hopefully Dorman gets a chance. Hopefully, we used to say hopefully when we're comfortable, the youngsters can come on and get game time. But lately, our attack do not kill off games, and then Arteta doesn't trust the youngsters, so they end up reaping what the first team sowed. So yeah. This is my opinion, guys. We should not write them off. I feel like we should be a win, but anything can go wrong. So it even depends as well about the availability of some players. So I have no trust in Merino to lead the line properly, but he can probably get the job done. So I trust they get the job done. Hopefully Saka picks up a bit of form. Not sure what's going on, but people say Saka needs Odegaard, but a good player doesn't need to rely on another player to make things happen. Yeah. So if you're good, you're good. But yeah, this is it. This is it, guys. Share your opinion in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and tune in to my watch along tomorrow. Hopefully, it will be a good game, entertaining game. I want goals. Whether it's set pieces or open play, I don't care how we score anymore. As long as we win, we want trophies. Who cares how we win? Rivals can keep chatting. We don't care. So yeah. Yeah, this is about it. Oh, let's see Slavia Prague's. Let's see the Champions League table. The Champions League standings. Let's see. Let's see the table. Where's Slavia? Slavia. Slavia. Oh, Slavia 28th. And they drew 2 games and lost 1. So they are not in the best form either. As for Arsenal, 3 wins. So yeah, won't be an easy game, guys. But I expect us to get the win. I don't care if it's a scrappy 1-0, just get the win. Obviously, I want an entertaining game, but at this point, just 3 points is fine. So yeah. Yeah. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and share your thoughts, your lineup, and your thoughts about everything that I spoke about. If there's anything I missed out, you can comment down below. And yeah. See you guys in the watch along. Please make sure you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss an upload. So yeah, I enjoyed this. So hopefully you guys did too. And yeah, I'm wearing Grinch today, so already in the Christmas spirit. We just came out of Halloween, so Christmas spirit. So peace out, guys. I'm just blabbering at this point, so enjoy your day.